Hello and good evening, everyone. I am Mallory Weber with High Vibe Connection and your host tonight with the Conscious Leadership Network. And tonight, this topic couldn't be more perfect for timing because as you learn about this, you can share this with other people as well. These tidbits, as far as how you can incorporate food and consumption to heal and nourish your chakras, literally can be used with the upcoming holidays. And if you're wanting to eat a little bit smarter, take things into a healthier perspective, as well as heal yourself and your chakras at the same time, you literally can take the food items that I share with you tonight, put them on your list, and look for recipes to cook for Thanksgiving or Christmas. And if you're watching the replay and this doesn't apply for those holidays, you can always keep these in mind for snacks for around the house, things to feed your children as well so that you can help nourish them and balance their chakras. This also makes a really, really great aspect to if you're doing like any cleansing or trying to shift weight perspectives. A lot of these foods are going to be from the healthier side of things and will really help you to embody that energetic essence that you're healing and nurturing while you are making smarter choices. So if you're catching the replay, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you think of food items that maybe I don't mention for each individual chakra, I would love to hear what you think of and come up with, or if you even think of a recipe or have like a smoothie idea or anything like that, please feel free to share them in the comments. Let me know. I may even pull that information and put it in another video and do a shout out for you and let you know that, your feedback had been directly driven to help improve our network and share and increase humanity. So in my last video, a couple videos ago, I believe, I had discussed as far as your individual chakras. And so if you're not familiar with the chakras, I highly, highly encourage, please go back and watch that video first before diving deep into this. If you're catching this live, that's entirely okay. You're more than welcome to watch, and that's perfectly fine. But if you really want to take the value away from this, go back and watch the video about your chakras, because that way you can understand the imbalance aspect and help know why these specific food items correlate to the specific chakras and how that can really change your energy overall. So within our chakra system, right, we're talking about the basic 7 chakras. We're going to start down at our root. Okay, so learning from our past video about chakras, and if you already have knowledge about the chakras, that's phenomenal. The root chakra specifically is a chakra for grounding. It provides an earthy presence and it is very protective. It's all about safety and security. And this is a really good one if you're concerned about finances, if you're worried about like the roof over your head, feeding your family, even things as far as like job security, right? Different aspects within your life that make you feel safe and secure. That's all going to be root chakra. If you're feeling disturbed or flighty, even not really able to manage your emotions or your energy, or you feel like you're all over the place, that's a grounding aspect. Entirely root chakra. And the root chakra from a color scheme is red, okay? And so I want you to think about what red foods can you consume. Those are going to be the ones that are going to nourish and help to balance your chakras. And now, obviously, energy work has higher intentions and can work a little bit faster with your chakras. But if you're looking for a long-term solution, this is entirely it. And if you're looking for something that you can start doing today, Perfect. I bet you have half of these ingredients within your fridge or cabinets already. So for your root chakra, you're going to want to think about all of the different root vegetables. So anything that grows down in the ground, right? You're also going to want to think about your proteins. So chicken, beef, pork. If you're not a meat eater, right? If you're not a carnivore and you've gone vegan, or you have a different dietary substance for proteins, then I want you to think about your nuts. Red fruits, in addition to that, are going to be your primary. So again, root veggies, proteins, red fruits, and nuts. And obviously, it also applies for red vegetables. So red peppers, for example, red fruits, think strawberries, apples, red apples, obviously, not green ones. Think about cranberries, right? For Thanksgiving coming up. That's a great one to incorporate for your Thanksgiving meal. For Christmas, you could do like a cherry pie, right? So there's a lot of different red things that are going to be very nourishing and wholesome, that if you take this a step further and you incorporate it with the intention of these foods being consumed for your nourishment, for your highest good, and you focus on that energy and that intention, that those foods, as you consume them and as they digest and break down within your body, that those are going to be healing for you, then they absolutely will be. And have fun with this. Get creative. Like I said, smoothies, right? You can put half of those things into a really awesome smoothie. Make like beets and carrots and cherries all blended up in a smoothie. Maybe put some almonds in there if you want a deeper texture and want to really beef up that root, right? The next one that we're going to talk about is your sacral, right? So we're moving up within the chakra line, okay? So the sacral is what holds that creative energy. This is where you are able to flow and embrace sensuality as well. So if you're feeling imbalances in this aspect, what you would want to consume are going to be orange foods. And I bet you're watching this and thinking, gosh, this sounds really simple. It is. It's so simple. And that is why I wanted to share this with you guys, because it's something that people can use every single day. And it's something that you can easily share with your friends and say, hey, gosh, I'm trying to really embody a higher energy so that I can change and focus and balance my life and nourish myself. Here are some things that can help. So go ahead and share this video with them. So for your sacral, right, the color orange is what is representative of the sacral chakra. And these are going to be carrots, pumpkins, oranges, mangoes, cantaloupe, peaches, orange peppers, right? I bet you guys can think of other things too. And if you do, I want to hear from you and drop them in the comments, because I guarantee some of the people who are watching this know about other fruits, vegetables, things that you can consume that I'm not necessarily thinking about. So I would love to hear from you, because I will even down the line, I'll even share some different recipes for you that you can utilize and actually do the cooking process, or smoothies if you want to do a more wholesome raw diet, for example. The next one as we move up is going to be your solar plexus, right? So this is going to be your powerful, energetic, and fiery nature. You're going to want to consume yellow fruits, squash, bananas, ginger, pineapple, lemon, things like that. You'll also want to consume oats. Oats are perfect for the solar plexus. The next one as we move up is going to be your heart chakra. This is your compassionate nature. This is your loving essence, and this is also where joy comes from. So for this, you're going to want to consume green vegetables. Leafy greens are even better because they are so full of nourishment and have that deeper earthy presence as well. Green fruits, green grapes, green apples, kiwi, right? These are all really great fruits to consume, as well as avocados. The next one is your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is all about communication. And so if you're struggling in this area of either talking with other people or maybe speaking your truths, you'll want to eat some of these things. They'll really help. It is also really good for synchronization and being truthful. So if you find that you're struggling being honest in certain perspectives, or on the flip side, maybe you're being a little too forthcoming, these are the foods that you're going to want to consume. So figs are so good for the throat chakra, believe it or not. Sea plants. So this is like seaweed, different sea mosses, plums, melons in general. Now you're probably thinking, gosh, there are a bunch of different melons that are different colors. That's okay. Those other colors can also help incorporate different chakras in addition to the focus on the throat chakra. And then general fruit juices. And so for fruit juices, I always highly recommend try to stay away from the concentrated stuff. Go find natural blended fruit juices. It will expire faster. You'll have to consume it faster. Go make yourself a smoothie, buy the fresh fruit and blend it yourself. It holds so much higher of a vibration than actually consuming something that is concentrated or is a little bit heavier and weighed down because of the different things that we put into our foods these days. The next one is your third eye. And your third eye is all about your intuition, right? And is holding the presence for being insightful and knowledgeable, having that information come from source. It also connects you to your intensity. And so if you're feeling a little bit low vibration and you're wanting to really reestablish that intense nature, these are going to be the foods that you want to consume. So you're going to want to look for purple berries. Think like blackberries, blueberries, boysenberries, right? These are all going to be different berries that are really good to incorporate. Next, you also want to think about plums, as well as purple potatoes or purple carrots. Now, the third eye, because the color is purple, is a little bit tougher to think about for foods. And so get creative with this, right? You can blend a couple of different foods to incorporate together to come up with the color purple. And that color of purple, in addition to the foods and that higher intention, will absolutely serve your third eye if you're not able to consume some of the other things that are within that category. And last but not least, we have your crown chakra. So for this, I want you to think about the basics of life, right? Your crown is what literally connects you to source. Because of this, what you consume is actually just purified water, pure, fresh air, and sunlight. So go take a walk outside in nature, soak up the sun, drink some purified water at the same time, and bam, you've got all of those established for you. I hope that you've found this helpful, and I'm really looking forward to hearing some of the other foods that you guys have thought about. And if you have come up with a specific recipe, feel free to share that. I will absolutely share that in videos coming forward. Again, if you are confused about the chakra system or if you want to learn more, go watch that video. It is so very powerful. And you can find me within the Conscious Leadership Network over on Mighty Networks. And join my tribe, High Vibe Connection. I'll talk a lot about chakras within that space and a lot of other aspects that are all about energy healing and holistic wellness that will help you take charge of your life in simple, easy steps. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're catching the replay, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop